Air New Zealand sneaking into one of the gates there in the southeast corner.
Doctor 255 005 Heavy, LA Tower, 25 right, line up and wait.
First takeoff of the stream heading to Chicago O'Hare, United Airlines Flight 1400 at 737 at MAX 9.
Yeah, 1400 contact SoCal departure. Yeah, 1400.
So I'm sure maybe you guys heard the news. We did have a fire overnight in Malibu. That is the smoke that you see. That is looking toward Malibu. Fire still going on, not as intense as it was overnight, thankfully. Not very windy as well, but as we approach in the afternoon, winds do kick up, so hopefully all goes well there in Malibu, but that is the smoke you can see in the distance. It is not affecting us here at LAX as the smoke is actually heading off over the ocean. Next takeoff here on the south side is a flight heading to Taipei, EVA Air Flight 5 to 777-300ER. Let's see if I can not. No, I don't want face enabled. All right, I'm trying to work with the BTS. All right. We do have BTS here today, in case you like that type of thing.
United 667 at Juliet Cross, runway 25 right, ground 75. Cross 25 right, American 2474, hold short of runway 25 right at Juliet.
Hold short 25 right at Juliet.
Again, that was EVA Air Flight 5 heading back to Taipei in the 777. Looking forward to seeing the A380s.
United 502, RNAV Docker, 25 right, select for takeoff.
725 right, RNAV Docker, United.
EVA 005 heavy contact, SoCal on frequency 124.3.
And it is officially
327 LA Tower, 25 right, line up and wait.
Line 25 right, Delta 327.
top of the hour. Hello everyone, I am Plane Jockey Kevin back here at an Imperial Hill. Happy Super Tuesday. We've got all the A380s and 747-8s taken off here on the south side today. We'll be on 25 left as 24 left is closed down until tomorrow afternoon, Wednesday afternoon. So stick around. We haven't seen this in quite some time, so quite a rare day here at LAX. Sit back, relax, I got you covered here at an Imperial Hill.
2455 LA Tower, 25 left, clear to land. 25 left, 2455. Delta 327 RNAV Docker, 25 right, set for takeoff.
RNAV Docker, clear for takeoff, runway 25 right, Delta 327.
United 502 contact, SoCal departure.
United 536.
Korean Air A380 Super heading over here to the south side. No worries that it's going to make a right-hand turn on the Lima. 100% left-hand turn. A little farther west than our normal setup here at LAX here today, so we do have a little bit of wires in our shot.
Alaska 1021 RNAV Docker, 25 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Docker, 25 right,
Becca 522, LA Tower, 2504, 25 left, clear to land.
Yes, Toronto 5 left, Becca 522.
Delta 327, contact Delta departure.
Over departure, Delta 327, good day.
Copa 360 taxi via Hotel Quebec, hold short at runway 25 right.
Okay, Hotel, we should have runway 25 right, Copa 360.
Bearing 3787, Alexander, runway 25 right, line up and wait.
25 right, line up and wait, 3787.
Bearing 3787 on dock.
We also have Asiana, the A380 Super, now pushing it back. Flight 201 heading back to Seoul. It's an 8-year-old A380 Super.
Calendar morning on 2445 on the visual, 25 left.
And 2445 heavy, LA Tower, 25 left, clear to land.
Also Philippine, the 777-300ER, the flight heading back to Manila, flight 113 heading here to the south side. Made that left-hand turn on the taxiway Delta, left on Papa, left on Bravo, now heading down to 25 right.
Yeah, 1677, LA Tower, full length, 25 right, line up and wait.
25 right, full length.
American 2474 at Juliet, cross from 25 right, ground point 75.
Right.
Copa 360 at Quebec, cross from 25 right, then ground point 75.
All right, now will they wait before crossing over the two A380s? Will they cross them over together? Green Air dust off its taxi lights on.
Over to the departure fairway, 3787.
United Airlines Flight 1677, a flight heading to Houston, Texas, the 737-900ER. Next takeoff here on the south side. On the north side, a flight heading to JFK, Delta Airlines Flight 951, a 767-300ER will be the next takeoff on 24 right. 24 left, closed down until tomorrow, Wednesday afternoon. I thought about going to Plane Spotter's Paradise today. It was a tough decision, but we haven't seen the A380s take off here on the south side in quite some time. Plus, it's a little easier for your plane jockey Kevin to get here to Imperial Hill over Plane Spotter Paradise. Of course, not 100% yet with my arm, so more than likely I don't want to be climbing up any hill, risking any further injury to my arm. So the safe bet was to come here to Imperial Hill. That's a flight heading to JFK, a Delta 767-300ER.
Delta 986, flight target, need department Foxtrot.
Affirm for Delta
986,
Green Air, A380 Super still waiting to cross over.
Foxtrot, line up and wait, Delta 986.
Delta 986, I have Docker, runway 25 right at Foxtrot, clear for takeoff.
Alright, RNAV Docker, 25 right at Foxtrot, clear for takeoff, Delta 90. Falcon 8, American 2786, visual takeoff left.
3786, hello, heavy Dreamliner proceeds to caution, quick turbulence, runway 25 left to the left.
5 left to the land, American 2786.
Echo 5 3, Hotel 7 here.
Yes.
Okay, so Green Air has turned off its taxi lights. More than likely, they will cross over the two A380s together.
Echo 5 2, hold short over my 25 right at Juliet.
Hold short to my right at Juliet, Echo 5 2.
And 1677, contact Luke at the parking lot. Push it, SoCal, Green Air 0 and 8, Juliet taxi up. Hold short of
they just did a fast check. I thought there was a flame.
Up to
Let me go back to Malibu here real quick. I don't know if that's a flame or a fast check. Might have just dropped some FOS check, which is just that red stuff that you see dropping out of planes. Thought that was a flare-up. That is Malibu. We showed you at the top of the broadcast. Dealing with a fire overnight, evacuating about 6,000 people overnight.
Green Air, 09 Super now, Lima, cross.
Smoke not affecting us here at LAX.
Cross runway 25 right, Hotel runway 25 left, Korean Air 01 issue.
All right, Green Air, flight 18, A380 Super now will cross over.
Okay, 522 Julia, cross runway 25 right, and ground point 75.
Okay, Julia cross 25 right, 2175, the flight at 510.
986, come back to departure.
Departure Delta 986.
Philippine 113, have you looked at 25 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 25 right, Philippine 113.
2445, hotel 7 if you can.
Hotel 7 if we can, 2445.
Thank you. Korean Air 09 Super now cross 25 left at Lima, left on Alpha, hold for the Foxtrot, next arrival 4 miles final. The cross runway 25 left on Alpha, hold for the Foxtrot, Korean Air 01 Super. And 2445, anything, hold short of taxiway, Quebec on Hotel Gate 77.
Copy, we'll taxi hotel short of Quebec, United at 2445.
Philippine 113, we are now Docker, and 25 right, so take off.
Asiana A380 Super now about to make a left-hand turn onto Lima as Korean Air Flight 18 heading back to Seoul makes that left-hand turn onto taxiway Alpha. More than likely, these will be back-to-back takeoffs. Philippine Flight 113, the 777-300ER now rocking and rolling down to 25 right.
Philippine 113 Heavy contact, SoCal departure.
SoCal departure, so long, Philippine 113 Heavy.
Because of the Santa Ana winds, the sound is kind of not picking up as good here today.
Southwest, 2690, clearing out Docker, my 25 right, close for takeoff.
Alright, Docker, 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Close 552, another couple minutes for a flow. Time we have 15 for
Thank you.
Spirit 3786, hold short of runway 25 right at Julia.
Legend Jane! Hello, Jane! Where's my studio audience? There we are. What happened to Jane? Now, hold on a second here. Boy, Windows today is acting strange here. Well, I had you up. Stand by, Jane.
Asiana 201 Super. And 405 LA Tower, 25 left for the land.
Land 25 left, yeah, 405.
Jane with a $550 super chat through PayPal says, have a great show, Kevin. Also, I have a gift for you. You'll see what it is when you check your Instagram messages later. Oh my gosh. All right, I gotta run home and check Instagram now. Oh, I can check it right now. All right, thank you so much, Jane. Amazing support from our Legend Jane. Yes, Legend Jane emojis there in the chat. Thank you so much, Jane. I look forward to seeing what the gift is. All right, it's a beautiful day here in the Southland. Hopefully it's a beautiful day for all of you guys, wherever you are watching.
Asiana 201 Super, yes. Number 1, please, cross runway 25 right at Lima. Cross runway 25 right to Lima, Channel 201.
Tower United 311 on visual approach runway 25 left.
311 LA Tower, wind 2603, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 25 left.
At 405, reduce the final approach speed.
Reduce the speed to final approach speed, 405.
Right, so 644, turn right at Hotel 7 or Hotel 8.
Hotel 7,
Friend Janice with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Janice. Nishant with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Nishant. Says just saw the stream with a man on the tarmac. Oh, that was a classic. Oh yeah. That was what, January 31st of last year. I was at this exact same location. All right, Asiana now going to cross over.
Asiana 201, super hold, short of runway 25 left.
We're gonna hold short at 25 left. Cross over 25 right.
Cross 25 right at Quebec. We'll contact ground 0.75 on the far side, 2445 heavy.
So it's holding short of 25 left as we have an arrival on 25 left. Next takeoff on 25 right is Southwest Airlines Flight 552 heading to the Valley of the Sun at Phoenix, Arizona on a 737-700. We do have a China Airlines cargo, a 777 freighter coming in from Taipei, flight 5116, 9 minutes out. It's coming in from the north, not quite sure if it's going to be a north side arrival. Of course, they're down one runway up there on the north side. More than likely, we'll clot over here to the south side. Also, Fiji Airways flight 810 coming in from Nandi, A350-900, just 10 minutes out. Certainly a south side arrival on 25 left.
25 right, switch ground 12175, 945.
When was the last time we saw both A380s take off here on the south side? Let's see, it's December. Was it early summer? Was it before our summer tour? Was it spring, summer? It's been a while. See, I can't even remember. I'm sure someone out there remembers. Also have KLM in the KLM Asia livery at 777-200ER coming up from Amsterdam, 32 minutes away. That is flight 601, the first flight of the day. We've got the next arrival about to happen on the 25 left, and that should clear the A380 to cross over 25 left and make that left-hand turn on the Alpha. Are watching behind the scenes, you can see Imperial Hill pretty busy here today. A lot of plane spotters. Of course, word has gotten out that the A380s and 747-8 aircraft are taking off back here on the south side. Time to skip work. Physical therapy, whatever you got going on. To Imperial Hill.
Super now, Lima cross from 25 left and left Alpha, hold for the
All right, we got that China Airlines 777 freighter crossing over LAX, but we'll stay with the A380, which is now going to cross over 25 left. Left-hand turn into taxiway Alpha. We'll now head down to 25 left.
RNAV Doctor 258, info 60 tower with 25 right left. 246. Dark 1986 inbound vision 25 left. Dark 1986 tower when calm on 25 left. 25 left to line right side.
Remember when this happened every single day there for a while? Oh, we missed it. So yesterday I was high atop the H Hotel. We're working on our new south side cameras, and I was watching the two A380s taking off here on the south side. I had them pretty much back to back in terms of takeoffs, so more than likely we'll see that again here today. Taking off, that was United Airlines Flight 1260 heading to Denver in a 737-900ER crossing over. Flight coming in from Boston, United Airlines Flight 311. It's a 757-200.
United 32, you're on Docker, T5 right, so for takeoff.
RNAV Doctor, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Yeah, when I was high atop the H Hotel, I did see the Russian IL-76. I actually took a really horrible photo of it from high atop the H Hotel yesterday. Apparently it left, this morning, overnight? Next takeoff here on the south side on 25 right is a flight heading to Tokyo Narita. United Airlines Flight 32, 787-9 Dreamliner. We are followed by a flight to Chicago O'Hare, American Airlines Flight 613, a 737-800.
American 613, only for caution, wait turbulence, 25 right line on runway.
25 right, line up 08, American 613. LA Tower, good morning, Master 3618 Heavy, visual approach 25 left.
Master 3618 Heavy, LA Tower, hello, runway 25 left to the line.
Clear to line, Master 3618.
Right, 782 Lima cross, runway 25 right, crossway 75.
130 runway 25 right. Yeah, Lima, 0.75 para Mexico 780.
United 32, Heavy, contact to California.
Aeromexico coming in. Now crossover 25 right. This flight coming in from Guadalajara. Aeromexico flight 782. It's a 737-800. We do have a Mas Air Cargo flight 3618 coming in from Mexico City. Converted A330-200. Next arrival.
Offshore 25 right at Juliet, American.
I gotta say, that thing is pretty high. Let's take a look at it over here, coming in from the east.
613 on a Docker, 25 right, close to takeoff.
T5 right, close to takeoff, RNAV, Docker.
Posted one of these clips from our Sunday show of the Mas A330 from Sunday. One of my favorites, livery-wise. Looked at their website yesterday, looking at their fleet. It looks like they basically now just have a fleet of A330s. If you guys remember, they had the 767s. Still a little high. Sure, cargo plane. You're gonna lose that altitude real quick.
Ground 175, cross 25 right at Juliet, American.
ETA 10 Heavy, LA Tower, are you able to 25 right today? ETA 10 Heavy, change to runway 25 right, runway 25 right to the land, Super Airbus will depart parallel runway. American 613, contact with departure.
American 613, switch.
Sounds like they're going to move Fiji, the A350, over to 25 right, so they can get these two A380s out on 25 left.
Okay, west, 5950, 5 on a Docker, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
25 right, on Docker, clear for takeoff, go at 59.
Should be a left-hand turn on to Alpha 8.
59, LA Tower, traffic's on the 8-mile final, the full length runway 25 right, line up and wait. American 59.
Sorry about that, American 59, go ahead.
Your 59, traffic's on the 7-mile final, runway 25 right, full length, line up and wait.
25 right, full length, line up.
Next arrival here on the south side. 25 right is China Airlines Cargo Flight 5116 coming in from Taipei, 777 freighter. Actually, that's the next arrival, 25 left. So that will be the last arrival for the two A380s as they are moving Fiji over to 25 right.
RNAV Docker, clear for takeoff, 25 right, American 59.
Love that tail. All right, so the last arrival on 25 left before the two A380s head on out of here. China Airlines Cargo, 777 freighter.
Got 1749 LA Tower, change to runway 25 right, runway 25 right, clear to land, caution runway turbulent.
25 right, clear, 1649.
Korean Air 018 Super, runway 25 left, line up to
runway 25 left, line up await Korean Air 018 Super.
I always love it when you guys call this a grumpy plane. It does look grumpy. It's a beautiful livery, but boy, having a bad day every day.
SC501 heavy from left, Alpha 8, left on Alpha, and ground point 75.
Sunlight Alpha 8, ground 12875, Dynasty, 2116.
All right, Alpha 8 to turn off. All right, we do have Alpha 8 for the China Airlines. We do have the first A380 Super going to be taken off, 25 left. That is Green Air, flight 18 heading back to Seoul. Should be followed by Asiana, flight 201, also heading back to Seoul in the A380 Super. She's not grumpy, she's determined, says Bebe. Determined, yes. Concentrating.
Falcon 7530 LA Tower 2 Super, so hold in position, caution wind turbulence 325.
So they got Fiji A350 arriving on the 25 right.
Korean Air 08 Super and a Piper, runway 25 left, over takeoff.
I'll level hyper, clear for takeoff on 25 left, Korean Air 018 Super.
Station 201 Super, caution wind turbulence 25 left, line up and wait traffic 10 miles per hour.
SoFi Stadium that you see in the background. That's where the LA Chargers and LA Rams play. All right, Green Air, flight 18 now rocking and rolling down to 25 left.
PGA 10 heavy right turn, Bravo 7, join Bravo westbound at ground point 75.
Right turn, that's over on Bravo 7, that's right, take in the map.
Join Bravo westbound, please. Flight left turn onto Bravo PG.
Bravo,
PG 201 Super and a Piper, wind back left of the takeoff. Korean Air 08 Super, contact Lieutenant Mercer.
Contact SoCal departure for it is 0185.
Off he goes to Seoul. Up next, Asiana. Of course, the merger was approved between Korean Air and Asiana. Also, American Airlines flight 1292 heading to Nashville, a 737-800 light up, ready to go on 25 right. All right, Asiana flight 201, A380 Super now rolling down 25 left.
American 1292 LA Tower, wind 25 right, line up and wait. Line up and wait 25 right, American 1292. Contact SoCal
See those A380s taking off here on the south side. Of course, we have Emirates as well as the Lufthansa. The Queen will be taking off a bit later. So don't go anywhere. Have us on in the background. Maybe you're working and lurking here today. Use the working and lurking emoji and there in the chat. We won't tell anybody. All right, Fiji will be heading to the West Gates.
Delta 1903 visual 25 left.
Delta 1903, LA Tower 12503, runway 25 left to the line.
Runway 25 left, thank you, Stroker.
Also have Latam 767 at 300 ER. I believe this is the flight heading to Lima, heading to 25 right.
American 1292, Arnold Docker, 125 right, take off.
A lot of working and lurking emojis. Hello, Rita.
Hello, Kevin.
I didn't know you were showing up today. Rita's here.
Around here. That's why I came.
Well, it wouldn't be a day at Imperial Hill without Rita here. All right, Rita's here with us. Nishant back with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Nishant. Says the Philippines livery reminds me of Allegiant. Yeah, maybe a little bit. I can see that. Omid ATL becoming a silver member. Thank you so much, Omid. And Ben O becoming a silver member here today. Thank you so much, Ben. Ben also with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Ben. Says, hi, Kevin. Glad to see you back. Did you see UPS Air? No, that usually comes in later in the afternoon. So stay tuned. And our legend, Jane. Gifting 50 Airline Videos Live memberships. Thank you so much, Jane. Amazing support continues from our legend, Jane. Jane, I haven't been able to check Instagram just yet, you know, busy with the planes, but I'll get to the Instagram. Thank you so much, amazing support. 50 gifted memberships from Legend Jane. Thank you so much, Jane. And Robert Brund with an awesome $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Robert. Says, IL is an abbreviation for Illusion, the manufacturer of the aircraft. You know, I was kind of hoping that it was going to take off here today.
West 1510, LA Tower 12905.
Usually those aircraft usually take off in the middle of the night. It's usually what happens with the Antonov planes. Global Travel with a $2 super chat. Thanks so much, Global Travel. Says, aloha, when is the new cam? When will the new cams be live? Well, I'm glad you asked. I was talking about that on the behind the scenes before the start of the show here today. So we were working on it yesterday atop the Edge Hotel. I'm talking about the new AI cameras. We have 2 cameras high atop the Edge Hotel overlooking the south side. The AI generated cameras will capture all takeoffs and arrivals, mostly focused on arrivals. So we're working on it yesterday. Things haven't improved since Sunday. We swapped out the computers, so everything's running a lot faster, a lot cleaner. We're having one issue and one issue only, which we'll figure out. We're getting duplicate information of longitude from the airplane for 5 seconds, and that is why it's causing the stuttering. So we've got to figure out why we're getting duplicate messages. But other than that, it looks absolutely amazing. Will it go live tomorrow? I don't think so. Maybe there's always a chance. I would say probably safer to say close to Friday, if not the weekend. I will certainly keep you guys updated. So we want to make sure everything is perfect before we hit the live button. Delta 757 coming in from San Salvador, 757-200. Delta Airlines flight 1966. Also have a special livery arriving on the north side, the honoring those that serve Alaska Airlines, now heading to Terminal 6.
Delta 1903 at Juliet, cross runway 25 right, ground point 75. Juliet, cross 25 right, ground point 75, Delta 19 others. American 20, Charlie, ground 25 right, line up. 25 right, line up, American 20.
Another Delta 757 now crossing over. This flight coming from Guatemala City, Delta Airlines flight 1903, another 757 at 200. This one originally delivered to Delta 33 years ago in February of 1991.
American 2018 on a Docker, wing 25 right, clear for takeoff. On a Docker, clear for takeoff, 25 right, American 2018.
So the honoring those that serve, the flight coming in from Seattle, flight 1287, is the newest 737 at MAX 8.
Bishop 1510, taxi via Hotel Quebec, hold short of runway 25 right. Hotel Quebec, hold short 25 right.
Heavy heading here to the south side. That would be Aeromexico flight 647. It's a 787-8 Dreamliner heading back to Mexico City. The next takeoff is the flight American Airlines flight 1098 in the A321neo.
American 4 and I'm Docker, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff. Argonne, Docker, 25 right. Delays are about 3 or 4 more minutes.
KLM flight 601, the flight 777 coming in from Amsterdam, and next heavy arrival on the north side. Dan C with the $5 super chat. Thanks so much, Dan. Is working and lurking from Fairfax Hospital in Virginia. U.S. trauma nurses are all off gigs since we both Reagan and Dulles nearby. Yeah, you guys got some absolutely amazing airports near you. Dan, thank you for all that you do. Joni Swanson, $3 super chat. Thank you so much, Joni. All right, let's head to the north side. KLM, flight 601. Today it's wearing the KLM Asia livery on the 777 at 200 ER.
American Hotel Mercury.
American 4.
Peru 2479 Heavy LHR, can you depart from Foxtrot?
We're with Fullback.
Pleasure. Delta 867 LHR, can you depart from Foxtrot?
Yes, we can. Delta 867.
Delta 867, as you're able, runway 25 right at Foxtrot, flight on.
We do have an Air Canada A330 in the minty fresh livery. This flight heading to Montreal. Heading to 25 right for a southside takeoff.
Qantas 11 Super LHR 13004, runway 25 left.
Qantas Flight 11, the A380 Super heading here to the south side. Well, they know where the party is here today. Isn't that right, Rita?
Taxi full in.
So the A380 Super, number 2 for arrival here on the south side. All right, Aeromexico, slowly but surely heading here to the south side.
American 2543, hold short of runway 25 right at Juliet.
Short 25 right at Juliet, American 2543.
Next takeoff here on the south side will be United Airlines Flight 1488 heading to Newark in a 757-200. Followed by that Latam 767-300ER heading to Lima, Peru. We do have the Qantas A380 Superflight 11. We do have some curious plane spotters here at the park. Usually we're on the opposite side of this area of Imperial Hill. So bear with us. Just gonna get a good shot of Mr. Binoculars over here. Hi! Those binoculars in the wrong direction. There's an A380 to your right. Look. Guess he's not a fan of the A380s.
Good afternoon, 640, approaching G. Runway 25.
Like 640 at that cost, return Super Airbus 380 short final, wind 2705 and 25 left, third line. American 2543 at Juliet, crossing 5 right, ground 175.
Aircraft 25 right at Juliet, ground 175, American 2543.
Qantas Flight 11 coming from Sydney, Australia, the A380 Super touching down on 25 left. This is normally a north side arrival, but once in a great while it will head here to the south side.
At 39 heavy taxi pulling.
Oh, thank you, 39 heavy.
Quantum 11 Super turn right, 180.
Well, it's definitely Super Tuesday. We've already seen 2 A380s taking off here on the south side. Qantas A380 arriving here on the south side.
Taxi straight ahead, Lima, hold short of Kilo 1.
Cross the 695 on Lima. On Lima, and also US 1.
Cross over 25 right, obviously head to the gates of Tom Bradley.
Qantas 11 Super approaching Kilo 1, contact the city ramp tower. Good day.
Approaching Kilo 1, contact city ramp. 111. Thank you. Good day.
Still waiting on all those heavy takeoffs here on the south side and 25 right.
Yeah, 1488 RNAV Doctor, runway 25 right for takeoff. Vapor 2479 Heavy, Alitaire, runway 25 right, line point.
Right line, runway.
Still waiting on that United 757 to 200 will be the next takeoff on 25 right.
Star American 3067.
Speaking of A380s, Emirates Flight 215, the flight coming up from Dubai, now just 54 minutes out.
Vapor 2479 Heavy, RNAV Doctor, runway 25 right, stage 4 takeoff. Vapor 9 Heavy, new departure frequency 124.3, runway 25 right, line point.
25 right.
All right, the A380 now making those final turns, heading into Tom Bradley.
Over the project day 49, 1488.
The Tom is lined up, not rolling just yet.
Access 640, Casper Hotel to Juliet, hold short of runway 25 right.
And straight in shots there for the Qantas A380 heading into the southwest corner of Tom Bradley. All right, we got the LATAM 767-300ER heading to Lima, Peru, now rolling down 25 right.
Quebec, hold short of runway 25 right.
Continue hotel, Quebec, hold short.
United 39 Heavy at the shoreline, turn to the left headed 220, wind 2405, runway 25 right.
25 right.
Count SF4 Heavy, Alitaire, cost short turn from the 25 right, line 1.
Runway 25 right, no Bravo 1,
2180 Alitaire, cost return, heavy traffic departing the inboard runway, wind calm, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Send back to Qantas over there.
2479 Heavy, contact still cut departure.
About short 3429. Tower Boater 663, good afternoon. Visual approach here for
Quarter 663 Alitaire, wind 2404.
Also have the Lufthansa Queen Flight 456 coming in from Frankfurt. The 747-8, just 1 hour and 27 minutes out.
American 3057 Hotel Juliet, hold short of runway 25 right.
Hotel Juliet, short 25 right, American 3057.
Air Canada 774 Heavy, RNAV Doctor, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Doctor, runway 25 right, takeoff, Air Canada 774.
2440 out there, caution. Wake turns runway 25 right at the
All right,
full
Air
length, top
Canada,
one.
the minty fresh A330 taking off next. That United flight, the Dreamliner, heading to Tokyo Haneda, Flight 39 on that 787
Heavy contact, still cut
10
departure.
Dreamliner.
SoCal United 39.
Still got that Aeromexico Dreamliner also heading down to 25 right. It's Air Canada, minty fresh, heading to Montreal.
482 Papa Golf Hotel.
Rocking and rolling down 25 right.
Papa Golf, hold short of runway 25 right at Quebec. American 3057 at Juliet, cross 25 right, ground point 75.
Juliet, cross 25 right, ground 75, American 30.
2 Papa Golf, yeah. Yeah, we're here. We're going to hold short from 2 Papa Golf. Can you make Quebec right here? Yeah, we can make Quebec. Papa Golf, cross runway 25 right at Quebec, hold short runway 25 left. Cross 25 right at Quebec, hold short 25 left, Papa Golf. Fetch 1180 at Juliet, cross 25 right, ground point 75.
Juliet, cross 25 right, ground point.
2 Papa Golf, keep it going, cross runway 25 left, left turn Alpha, ground point 75. Keep it going, cross 25 left, and on Alpha, contact ground, Papa Golf. Back to 640 right turn, Quebec, cross 25 right, ground point 75.
Quebec, cross 25 right, 121,
Air Canada 774, be contact, SoCal departure.
Departure, Air Canada 774, good day.
Sarah, the real deal there in Boston with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Sarah.
Foxy 706,
Adam with an awesome $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Adam. Says, love the views, awesome video feed. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Adam. Appreciate your awesome support. Of course, we'll be back on Friday. Of course, we've got a long day of plane spotting here today. But we'll be back on Friday, high top the H Hotel for some H views on Friday. And of course, we'll be back here for the big Sunday show on Sunday as well. It's a Honda Jet, yes.
United, Christian American 2440, I have Docker and a 25 right, come take off.
RDM Docker, 25 right,
Air Canada 788, Alexander, runway 25 right, not going.
The engines are on the wings, if you know anything about the Honda Jets.
American 1979, 25 left.
American 1979,
Tom Cruise, doesn't Tom Cruise have his own Honda Jet?
Clear to land, 25 left, American 1979.
Our next takeoff here on the south side is a flight heading to Miami. American Airlines Flight 2440. It's an A321neo. Aeromexico, the Dreamliner number 3 for takeoff here on the south side.
Taxi Hotel to Juliet, hold short, over runway 25 right.
Hotel Juliet, hold short, 25 right quarter. Left 25.
Air Canada 788, RNAV Docker on a 25 right, keep takeoff.
Take off, 25 right, RNAV Docker.
American 647 Heavy, runway 25 right, not point.
Stand up and wait, 24.
Will we hear any of the taters here today? Later tater tots. We heard both of them on Friday. Ooh, it looks like some new smoke.
25 left, clear land, wind 2303.
Let's take a look over at Malibu. Of course, there was a big fire that happened there overnight. Looks like there's a little bit more black smoke, which is never a good sign. That means new area of the fire popping up. Of course, that last fire, I think it was 2016, 2018? 2018. What fire was that? It took basically all of Malibu out. The Woolsey fire. The Woolsey fire was the last fire that I ever covered in my TV news history, and that was the fire. I said, I'm getting out of this. I'm getting out of this. It is too dangerous. And that basically destroyed a lot of Malibu. That was back in 2018. And I think the same area that's getting hit today is pretty much the area that the Woolsey fire hit back in 2018. And I got to tell you, I was driving up on those those Malibu Canyon, any of those roads that go through the canyon after the fire had burned through it, and you basically were driving on down power lines and poles and just trees. It was just, you want to talk about nerve-wracking. I said, I'm out of here. I'm not doing this anymore. So thoughts with everyone there in Malibu, as well as the crews covering the fire. Please be safe, as well as the firefighters, of course. All right, Aeromexico, the Dreamliner, heading to Mexico City now, rocking and rolling down 25 right.
Quarter 663, that's actually Juliet, cross runway 25 right, ground point 75.
That's a Juliet, cross runway 25 right, quarter.
706, Juliet, cross 25 right, ground point 75.
Juliet, cross 25 right, ground point 75, Mach 706.
American 1979 and Juliet, cross 25 right, ground point 75.
Juliet, cross 25 right, point 75.
Mexico 647, heavy contact, so got a park today.
Check on the line, Mexico 647.
Oh, I'm sure. The Woolsey was the last big one.
Extra 582, LA Terra,
That was the one I
runway
covered.
25 left.
I said, forget it, I'm out of here.
Line 25 left,
that was
I was looking at this. That looked familiar.
yeah, it's the same area, you know. Oh yeah, I mean Malibu is all about the canyons.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Malibu is beautiful.
Oh, yes.
But I'm not going to sit here and say it's the most beautiful place I've ever seen in my life. Malibu is not what you think it is. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like a. It's not like you're going to Waikiki in Hawaii. It's beautiful in a different way. It's not for everyone. I would never live there. Certainly with the threat of having a fire taking down my house. No way. Well, it looks like they just did another FOS check.
Skywest 9960, RNAV Doctor, runway 25 right, clear takeoff.
RNAV Doctor, 25 right, clear takeoff, Skywest 9960.
Spring 1068, runway 25 right, line point.
Runway 1068, runway 25 right, line of point.
Jet 3785, LA Terra, wind 2203, runway 25 left, clear to go.
Thanks, you guys, everyone. I won't talk about it. But you know what to do. The mods reminded you.
Skip 5, Roger, at Quebec, hold short of runway 25 right.
See, this is what happens. This is where fires become dangerous. As we get closer into the early afternoon, the winds start picking up a little bit. Of course, it gets hot and dry. And this is the time between now and evening time is a time that if fire is going to break out and be out of control, it's going to be this time of the day. So I'm sure they got their eyes on it.
Got 5117, LA Terra, wind 2503, runway 25 left, clear north.
Japan Airlines and Dreamliner pushing it back.
Vector 582, keep that speed up, left turn Alpha 7, left turn on Alpha, where are you parking?
Signature 582.
Japan Airlines Flight 61 to fly heading back to Tokyo Narita on a 787-9 Dreamliner. Next takeoff is Spirit Airlines Flight 1068, flight heading to Chicago O'Hare and an A321 Neo.
Flight 2596, RNAV to Docker, winds are calm, and it's 25 right, clear takeoff.
RNAV Docker, 25 right, clear takeoff, American.
1672, LA Terra, runway 25 right, line point.
25 right, runway American, 76.
Bridge 1068, contact SoCal departure.
Over departure, runway 1068, good day.
American 1672, RNAV Doctor, wind calm, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Doctor, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff, American 1672.
Alaska 1219, air travel correct, will cross downfield, runway 25 right, long point.
That boy, 25 right.
Who's asking about the Cuisinart? Oh, I go through Cuisinart. It's like water. I usually buy a new coffee maker about every year. Just because I don't believe that you can really do a deep clean of a. You can. I mean, you can do it. You could try to do a deep clean of a coffee maker, but if you really want to just
Juliet, hold short, 25 right, sky 3785.
really make sure you've cleaned everything out, just replace it. For $100, you get a new Cuisinart, and so I usually replace it about every year.
Sky 3785, make correction at Juliet, now cross 25 right, ground point 15.
Cross 25 right at Juliet, over to ground, sky 3785.
1672, contact for departure.
Hotel, American 1672. Tower 709,
7090 Papa Lake Tower, wind 1903, runway 25 left, third line.
Third line, 5 left.
Just bear with me 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to do something with our super chats behind the scenes. Give me 1 second here. Having some issues with Microsoft. Everything is Mac-based, usually on all of our systems, and on the days that I do AVL on the fly, everything is Microsoft-based.
25 right. Good afternoon, Southwest 1427 is inbound on the ILS 25 left.
Ray, the super chat, thanks so much. Ray says, happy Wednesday, team. Looks like a super clear day in LA today. Ideal for spotting. Ray in Auckland. Yeah, you're 1 day ahead of us, Ray. How is Wednesday going? It is super clear here today. Thank you so much, Ray. JC with the $2 super chat. Thanks so much, JC. Says, Dulles, new terminal is further along than expected. Well needed, too.
Net 801 Heavy, RNAV Docker on a 25 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Docker, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff, United 801 Heavy.
That's it. 687 out there, caution. Wake turbines runway 25 right, long point.
25 right, line up and wait.
Alaska 1219, contact SoCal departure.
Departure 1219, see ya.
Well, it's Alaska Airlines heading to Seattle, flight 1219 on a 737-800. Volaris about to make that left-hand turn onto Bravo, heading to San Salvador. Volaris flight 4331, A320 Neo.
Sky 5117, Juliet, cross 25 right, ground point 75. Alaska 5 at Quebec, cross 25 right, ground point 75.
That's back 5 right.
United 801 Heavy, contact SoCal departure today.
SoCal, United 801 Heavy.
90 Papa, left turn, Alpha 7, left turn on Alpha, ground point 75.
Alpha 7, ground point 75.
Another United Dreamliner. Flight 801 heading to Hong Kong, a 787-9 Dreamliner. Next step off heading to Mazatlan, Alaska Airlines Flight 687, a 737-900 ER.
And Tower, kind of 598 on the visual.
Kind of 598, right there, runway 25 left, clear to land.
It is officially afternoon here in the Southland, and I am your plane jockey, Kevin, back here at Imperial Hill. Thanks, you guys, for tuning in for the Super Tuesday. If you're just tuning in, we've already had Korean Air Flight 18 and Asiana Flight 201, both A380 Supers taken off here on the south side. 25 left. This 24 left on the north side is closed down until tomorrow, so that means all A380s and 747-8s will be taken off here right in front of our cameras all throughout the course of the day. So sit back, relax, I got you covered here at Imperial Hill, here on the south side, right here on Airline Videos Live. Good to see you all. Hope you're all having a great week so far.
1427, taxi hotel to Juliet, and a hold short of runway 25 right.
Hotel to Juliet,
Officially afternoon here in the Southland.
1427.
Yeah, 1232 out of tower, runway 25 right, it's a full length, line point.
That's a wing, 25 right, full length. Tower X-ray Alpha, Charlie November, Charlie visual 256.
Alpha Charlie November, Charlie LA Tower, wind 2505, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 25 left, Charlie November, Charlie.
1427, Juliet cross 25 right, ground point 75.
Juliet cross 25 right, ground point 75, southwest 1427.
Back to 687, contact Coca departure.
Who do we also have pushing back from the southeast corner? Looks like ANA, the Dreamliner heading back to Tokyo Narita. Flight 5, the 787-9 Dreamliner should be a south side takeoff. How are we all doing on BTS?
1232, our next
How you doing, Narita?
All
right, good. We're all good. We're out here grabbing our vitamin D.
Again, 598, turn right at Hotel 6, and then a left turn on Hotel.
Yeah, Hotel 6 and then left on Hotel, again, 598.
Okay, 598, do you happen to know where you're parking today?
Negative, sir, we'll figure that out.
598, continue on Hotel, hold short of Quebec.
Next takeoff on 25 right, a flight heading to Chicago here, United Airlines flight 1232, a 737-900ER.
We'll go down there again, 598.
Jet 4331, LA Tower, runway 25 right, line point.
25 right, line up on way, get from 4331. Tower, Flight 3303, we're on the visual runway 25 left.
Flight 3303, LA Tower, runway 25 left, clear land.
Clear land 25 left, Flight 3303.
Jet 4331, RNAV Doctor, 25 right, clear.
RNAV Doctor, 3460, get top 433.
Also have Chicago Airlines flight 222 heading to Shanghai, a 777 freighter also popping up on the radar. Should have a more than likely a 25 left takeoff coming up. ANA with that tail heading to the west, that will signal a south side takeoff coming up on 25 right.
Yeah, 1232, contact Coca departure today.
Hello, you guys in the UK. Looks like another gloomy day in the UK. I was watching Big Jet TV Extra this morning. Jilly and Jerry driving around in that van every day.
Jet 4331, contact Coca departure.
Northwest departure, good day, get 4331.
1430 out here, runway 25.
Anyway, it looked like a gloomy day there in the UK.
Runway 25 right, left 1430.
It's a nice sunny day here in the Southland. Beautiful day.
Alpha, where you parking?
Little Santa Ana winds going on overnight.
We're going to
Not too windy right now. Actually, I don't think there's any wind. I think it's pretty stagnant here at LAX.
Charlie November, Charlie, thank you. Charlie Tower, Horizon 2006, 7 mile final, high left 255.
Horizon 2006, LA Tower, runway 25, left third line.
25 left, third line, Horizon.
Next takeoff here on the south side is Alaska Airlines Flight 1430 heading to Cabo in a 737-900ER, followed by that Japan Airlines Dreamliner heading back to Tokyo Narita.
Japan 61 Heavy, runway 25 right, line point.
We do have an Air China cargo, 777 freighter coming up from Mexico City, flight 3126. 16 minutes out will be a south side arrival. The Emirates A380 Super, flight 215, coming up from Dubai, still 33 minutes out, coming in from the northeast.